Hello, good morning and welcome back to another video and to a very special day. Hopefully. By the end of this video, we will have a flushing toilet in the corner of this room. Since we were last here, we have put down the floor tiles. They have been sealed twice. And grouted. We do have a final coat of waterproofing, sealing to do, but we're going to do that right at the end of everything. And so we are ready, we think, to install a toilet, which is a big thing for us because we have not had a flushing toilet for 3 years. So let's get on with it. So are you as excited as I am about the work that lies ahead?
Excited wouldn't be the right word. I'll be very satisfied when we have a flushing toilet in.
So what is the plan? How are we going to approach this? What do we need to do?
Yeah, let's talk about what we have in here and why we did things the way we did, because people always like that stuff. I used some measurements for like a generic toilet to work out where to put the waste. Unfortunately, we've now gone for a compact toilet, and I could have had it a little bit closer to the wall, but so be it. This is a rough template that we traced around the base of the toilet that we have. It's almost perfect. It's a little bit off the wall, so we might be able to squish it back a bit. Our wall is not straight, so it's not going to sit 100% against the wall, but we're pretty happy with that. We have water lines here, hot and cold. Going to do some fancy work with that to conceal all of that. And then we have the sink waste here. We also have a sink. That's not going to be in this video because I need to do some cabinetry to put the sink on. But we should be able to get the toilet done. So the first thing we have to do is the connector for the toilet pan goes directly into the hole in the ground. Now when we did this, what we did was we brought it up a certain height, but we didn't know exactly where our floor was going to finish. So we put in, if I can get it out, basically a piece that we can remove, and then we can put another piece in cut to the exact height that we need for the toilet connector to go in. So that's the first thing, to take that out, measure it up, put a piece in, then we can put the connector in, then we can push the toilet to it and make sure it all fits. Then there's also a connecting piece we need to put on the wall that holds the pan connector in place. The toilet pan also doesn't have any fixings into the floor, it's just a silicone because it's super heavy. So we will look at whether we can do that before we go and fit the cistern. And then obviously the cistern has all the plumbing, and the last bit will be to do some temporary plumbing to this. Can't do the permanent plumbing because it's all going to be hidden in this cabinetry, which doesn't exist yet. As usual, not as straightforward as it may seem.
Lovely.
So we ran into our first problem, which is we've cut this to size to go into the floor. This is meant to go into it, but I mean, it says on the instructions, lubricate well to get a tight fit. And this is so loose, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
Not funny.
That is going to smell bad.
Yes. So we've had to be creative. So this piece, the flange, goes into this piece, which was what we had.
It was the end cap.
Yeah, it's an end cap that we had temporarily on here. But the fit onto this is really good. Then we can fit this end cap into this, and this actually doesn't go in, so we do need to lubricate that. And then this can go
You need more hands.
I need an assistant.
Well, he's filming at the moment.
Lime carving.
Just, you know, get it in there, work it all around. You know how it goes, folks. That is a decent fit.
Nice and sturdy.
Secure.
Let me zoom in on your hole.
I mean, I've almost got my whole hand in there.
Push harder. Will leave me.
Maybe. There we go. Okay. So we have that, and then we have that. So this is why I think we might have to cut this threaded rod, but we'll see.
Go into the toilet, right? Is there space?
Yeah, I don't know if there's that much space. But it's going to be something like that. I mean, this wall is definitely not flat. I don't know what idiot plastered it.
Or did you work it out without this?
I think so, but I'm just going to double check. I mean, it looks pretty straight. I mean, there's a bit of play in it because it's...
Well, that's good, because then we can play with the toilet.
Yeah.
Shall we bring it in and test it?
Let's try that. I might need to move all these lights and tripods and cameras out of the way.
Let's bring this back. And then we can get the toilet to the doorway, then we can bring these in.
Might need some lubrication. I think it's all about alignment.
Okay. So
It is very tight.
maybe that's as far as it needs to go. Maybe, hold on a second, I might write this down. So then we have two options, and I think this is what I was trying to say, is if we drill through this plaster, then this can be drilled.
Yeah, I think that's possibly the way to go.
Yeah. See where it's fouling on that ridge? Keep going.
Okay.
Good. Ah, that's better.
It's definitely more easy.
That's better than before.
I mean, that must be it, right?
It's a really bad design.
I wonder if the screw is sticking out.
Yeah, so if we angle grind off that last little bit off,
Yeah.
then we would know that it's not the screw fouling on it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So let's...
I mean, it's definitely like
Yeah.
sealed,
Yeah.
which is good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that worked, which is
Yeah.
good.
We'll just take this off just to be sure.
Take 27.
Yeah, that's better. Right against the wall now, look at that.
Yeah, on that side.
Yes, but, and like you said the other day, it's now covering that grout line, so it doesn't look weird.
Good, that was intentional. Let's get that out of the way.
Okay, for those interested, Portuguese brand, Rubicia.pt.
So the good news is we're making progress. The bad news is we have to undo something that we've already done. The toilet is in place, but we need to take it out so we can put the cistern on top. It doesn't seem like a very logical order of play, but apparently that's how it works. Maybe we should have read the instructions first.
I am reading the instructions.
Where's the fun in that?
Oh, this thing. Okay.
Would you like to...
No.
Does this rubber bit go
Sits in the toilet.
inside?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
In.
So it's hand tightened plus a quarter of a turn. Okay, so are you holding it in the right?
I am.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm inserted. Okay,
Okay.
let's try that. It's just a load of pictures.
I know, but it doesn't explain. I think they're all like minor adjustments for how much to fill and how much.
Yes, I think so.
Put the lid on.
Okay.
So it has to go like that. So I can lift that up without.
Without dropping the rest of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You lift it up.
I'll lift that up.
Okay, I'll put that. Okay.
And I'll do that.
Yep. Bit of a scratch on here.
Don't.
Oh no, it's just dirt. Don't panic. It's just dirt.
Story of our life.
Is it in?
I don't know. You tell me. Is it in?
Feels in.
No.
Hey, very good.
Okay. I'm just going to put this on here temporarily so that it doesn't fall through.
That's a good idea.
Put this in my way. Oh. Yep, that's it. Onto that donut foam thing. So if I remember correctly, it was this in this direction.
Yeah, which seems odd to me, but fine. Maybe there's
No, it's because there's a recessed
right.
bit.
Gotcha.
Can you just help? I want to spin this toilet around this way because I don't have enough room to work. Yeah, that's better.
Is that good?
It's not good.
Does that not go first? I mean, that's not how they were arranged in the pack. But
Exactly. So they were arranged like that, then that, then that. But if you try and put your hand up there where I've just done that one, and you see how wobbly it still is, and you can't tighten it because there's nothing to grip onto anymore because all you've got access to is this side of it.
Oh, I see.
And it's actually threaded, so this can't just push it up as you thread this one because it will be stopped by whatever the thread is on that one. I wonder if it's just these two parts, or this has to go on this side, but that doesn't make sense because the rubber washer should be in there like it is.
Yes. I can see the gap. That's encouraging.
Oh, but maybe that's what happens. So stop a second before you go any further. Maybe the small threaded bit attaches to the bottom of this and then it sits on the toilet.
That makes much more sense.
So the diagram is not correct.
Well, the diagram is very vague, but yes, that makes a lot more sense. Undo, undo. I think it's supposed to work like this.
Yeah, that would make much more sense.
Makes much more sense that way, doesn't it?
Where's that screwdriver?
Put it
Just
down.
gave it to you.
It's just here.
No, okay.
Yeah, look at that. That's much better. There's no drips.
I don't even know if that's enough.
Hey! Right.
You're back the front, aren't you? Oh, no, that's right.
That's correct.
Okay. Oh, this is much easier.
Yeah. Well, doing it right, you mean?
Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I tell you what, it's much heavier now.
Mm-hmm. Turn the head. Oh, watch my hand. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. No.
Not so much of a lip.
Alright. Moment of truth.
That's exciting.
Yeah. I mean, it's still flushing with a bucket, but...
No, this is much more advanced.
One step at a time. Okay.
This is a successful test. Have you seen?
So, all we have left to do now is empty this water out of here and then connect it to the plumbing. But we're going to do that tomorrow. There's enough excitement for one day. Plus, we need to get the plumbing stuff.
In the instructions, they call this an easy disconnect hose. I disagree. Okay. I feel like that went on too easily. Yeah. Oh, crap. We'll see if that works. So after a very painless, incredibly easy, and not frustrating at all secondary installation, we are now ready to test the actual automatic flushing rather than just filling the cistern up with a bucket and pressing a button. So fingers crossed, it all works and there are no leaks. Are you feeling confident?
Well, you did this up, so...
No.
No, that doesn't leak.
Yet. Sounds promising. Bit dark. But the water is rising.
Oh, that's a bit noisy, isn't it?
That is a horrible noise.
It's a magical noise.
And the suspense is killing me. Oh, that's better noise. Well, that's the rest of our day sorted.
I just have to remember how these work.
I'm pretty sure you just said it's going to be easy.
It is easy. These go in here. Just push it down like that.
Okay.
And you have to screw it in and then it will hold it in place. I just need to measure the toilet seat to make sure. They are not in the right place, are they? Oh, of course. Too tired for this.
It doesn't need to.
Yep.
That works about right.
Can you help me? Like for the lid to line up with the...
Yeah, I think so.
Look about right.
It does look weird that there's such a big gap at the back.
Wait, all toilets are like that, you just don't notice it. Because the lid's up most of the time and then you don't see it.
Okay.
Some of them have the ones underneath, but you still see the covers.
Sure.
It's so that a toilet seat can go on little different toilets, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right. Happy?
I actually really like this seat for this button. Many have these two clips that you have to hold and lift at the same time. This is a really easy
Well,
one.
that's fair enough. Let me take that. And is it soft close?
Yeah, it is.
Wonderful.
Very soft. See, so now you don't notice it so much. Just kind of blends in.
Yeah, that's good.
Not sponsored.
So there we go. A milestone in the history of this project.
It's pretty exciting because now it means we can finish ripping out the bathroom upstairs. We can get the subfloor down because we can work out what the floor level is. We can rip out all the plumbing that's in the lounge and start on the bathroom upstairs and the lounge downstairs.
Very exciting.
So we have just put temporary plumbing in, and the reason that it's only temporary plumbing is I have yet to build a cabinet here, which the sink goes on, and the final plumbing will be hidden by that cabinet, but also will have the fixtures mounted onto that cabinet. And by fixtures I mean the connection to the toilet, but also a bidet hose or bum gum. And so I haven't designed that yet, but I am working on a prototype that will cover the plumbing that's in the wall. It will have the mounting points for these bits and pieces. It will have a sink on it, and the sink will go into the grey water pipe that's in the floor as well. But for the moment, we can use this, which is excellent news. The other things that are left in this room that are not going to get done for a while, obviously we need a door frame and a door. We need a ceiling, but we can't do that until the ventilation is in. Can't do the ventilation until we have a new roof. So it gets very complicated. But we have a flushing toilet.
Yes, I think that's a nice way to leave it.
In 2023.
Yes, so to anyone who guessed November 2023, congratulations, you're correct. And we are done with this project, which is very exciting indeed. We can move on to something else. But I think we will have a small celebration tonight in honour of the new addition to the house, which we are quite excited about. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Should we flush it again?
Oh, yeah. Done. Like magic. Rimless. Excellent for cleaning.